Hello and good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Just wanted to come and give y'all three quick tips. So, the title of my message is Three Tips to Growth No Matter Where You're At. So, I'm just going to jump right in. So, number one is going to be planning. So, planning, no matter if you have a schedule or not already, you can always be better at this. Um, so, First thing is to put things in your schedule regardless, even if you think it's something simple or not. So you kind of want to put in all little things, even if you think, oh, I'm just going to remember this because, we're all human. We all forget things. Like, for instance, I had in my schedule get an oil change the other day, forgot to do it. So now I got to go do it tomorrow morning. So it's important that no matter what level you're at, to put it in your schedule. Because if you don't put things in the planner, they don't happen. If you don't put it in the planner, it doesn't happen. So also with that, I do recommend having a paper calendar, right? Even if you use Google Calendar, I find that I tend to remember things that I actually write down more versus just typing things. You could look up the studies, but you definitely do get a better connection when you take notes by hand or you write things down by hand. So definitely recommend getting a paper calendar. It doesn't matter. I like this one because it's called Day Designer. Just get it from Target. It's like $20 or whatever for the whole year. I like it because it has you know a month, and then it has like days, and like the day is it has everything hour by hour, so I can fill in my appointments. Whatever you like best, but that's kind of what I like. I'm sure ask your manager or someone on the team who's doing well, and they could probably recommend you a great calendar. But that's what I use. Um, Also, the benefit of that is you're not reliant on having Wi-Fi to know your schedule, because I'm sure we've all been in a situation where you just can't access whatever on your phone. So I'll always be able to pull this out. And then the next part with that, with planning, is you always want to start with the end in mind. So what that means is don't just aimlessly do a bunch of things, right? You want to have whatever end game or end goal in mind with what you're doing, and go basically break it down so that whatever you're doing, is correlated to actually getting you to that thing, right? Uh, so you want to know, what you want to accomplish. This could be for, week, month, campaign, year, whatever it is. You want to know what steps you need to take to get there, right? And you need to know what you want first, and then figure out what steps you need to take to get there. So that's number one, is going to be planning, and then number two is work the plan that you make. Work the plan that you make. It sounds really simple, but you know, I'm sure any managers in the room, or just anyone in the room, period, can attest to how many times that you know either we or someone that we know will say they want to do X, but they don't actually do it, right? And obviously, things come up here and there, which every now and again is valid. But if you say you're gonna do 10 appointments in a week and you only do one, it's clear that your actions didn't align with what you had planned. So execute on what you plan. And when you do what you say you're gonna do, it builds your confidence. When you do what you say you're gonna do, it builds your confidence. But what's also true is the opposite of that. So when you don't do what you say you're going to do, that erodes your confidence and your trust in yourself, and you start doubting yourself, and that's when bad stuff happens. So every time you do what you say you're going to do, you're one step closer to getting what you want in the end. Okay? Ask yourself if blank thing that I'm doing will put me closer or further from what I want to do, or from what I want to be, what I want to accomplish, what I want to do, right? At any point, ask yourself, is this getting me further or closer to my goals, right? How is blank going to benefit me? Just keep that in your mind, right? And then the number three, last thing, is just to seek out growth. If you're here listening to this, obviously you want to improve in some way, shape, or form. But what else are you doing to get better? Are you listening to talks? on the things that, in the business that will actually make an impact or whatever you're struggling in? Are you reaching out to people who are achieving what you want to achieve? Are you talking to your manager frequently? If you have a coach or a mentor, are you properly utilizing them, right? Are you asking the right kind of questions, or are you just taking what you can get, right? You can get connected to most people pretty easily. So if you are in need of help or if there's something out there, don't be afraid to reach out. You know what they say, closed mouths don't get fed. Um, so those are my 3 tips for growth, no matter where you're at. And I'll challenge the people who this might sound simple to, whether you're new or not, are you using it? Are you doing this? How teachable are you? So again, planning, no matter if you got a schedule or not, it could always be better, myself included, right? Number 2, work the plan that you made. And then number 3 is to seek out growth. That's all I have for y'all. If any of y'all have any other questions or feedback or just want to say hello, ask your manager for my info. If not, have a great rest of your night and have a great week. Adios.